Pillar number 2, the growth gap analysis, innovation strategy, and innovation portfolio. So the growth gap analysis is basically determined by the difference between your growth aspiration, how much do we need to grow in the future, and what your core business and adjacent businesses can deliver in that future. So on the left side, you see the chart where you have a future state portfolio over 5 till 10 years. And you see that certain opportunity spaces can deliver growth for the business, and you can also see that the core is quite stable, so it cannot deliver that growth opportunity. This is what we need to understand very clearly, because that determines also what type of growth opportunities are we after. Here you see a model that is created by Mark Anthony from Innosight that determines a growth opportunity space. The growth opportunity space consists out of 3 buckets. 1, can we find an important, unsatisfied, but widely held customer job to be done? Why are people hiring products and services in their lives? And are they happy or not happy with the existing products in the market? That's 1. Number 2 is the who. Who are these people and how many people have actually that problem? Is it a sizable opportunity? And 3, how. Are there potential technologies and solutions leveraging key company capabilities? So how many projects do you actually need to come up with a certain growth number? If you have determined your growth opportunity spaces, you need to start to translate that in a portfolio of ideas. And unfortunately, you need to have quite some projects to actually deliver on your growth aspiration in the upcoming 5 till 10 years. Why is that? Because many initiatives will fail. And here you see a chart which basically shows you that a VC knows how to invest in a large portfolio to get their returns back. If you look at the complete bottom right, you see that only 0.4% of their portfolio will bring a 50x on return. That means that if they make enough bets, one of these bets will eventually make up the whole portfolio and everybody will make money. Of course, not everything needs to be a unicorn. You see that 1.1% of the complete portfolio in theory can bring up a 20 till 50x, 2.5% can bring up a 10 till 20x, 5.9% a 5 till 10x, and 25.3% a 1 till 5x. Meaning that 6 out of 10 investments lose money. Therefore, it's important to have that portfolio view and place multiple bets in your opportunity spaces that are relevant for you as a company. Now, as said before, you need many initiatives because once you go in your innovation process and we start with ideas, then we start understanding if there's a problem solution fit, if we can find traction with our minimal viable products. Each time we go step by step in the process, initiatives will die, which is a very healthy thing. I've also done a portfolio analysis where you see that many initiatives continue in the process, but then at the end, none of them actually scales. It's important that the venture board uses the right metrics to assess and evaluate the initiatives and is very critical about which initiatives are actually funded based on what type of proof points from the market. This is really a muscle that needs to be developed. Also important is that we have the 3 different buckets: optimize the core, rejuvenate the core, and disrupt the core. We want to allocate our resources across these buckets. We see that 50%, and this is from a benchmark study of KPMG, of resources are invested in the core business, 30% is invested in adjacent businesses, and 20% ideally of your company resources is invested in more disruptive or new business models in order to get our growth aspiration into reality and that we can bridge the growth gap.